What's up, beautiful people? I'm Erin, and this is Erin on Demand. And today, I am so excited to talk about this. One of my new favorite platforms. Now, I know I talk a lot about YouTube and Instagram and growing on social media, but there is one thing that is so important that we all must do if we want to really leverage the power of social media, and that is to leverage email. Now, before I joined this particular platform, I have had email lists in so many different places. I've had it in Kartra, Kajabi, ConvertKit, and I think I even had MailChimp at one point. But now we have moved to Substack. Now, I still use Substack alongside of ConvertKit because I feel like they're kind of different. I also use Klaviyo for my Simplement and Company, which is my planner company. So we have a couple different email lists. However, Substack is taking over, and I'm gonna tell you why. I have been telling all of my content creator friends they need to join Substack. Not because it's trendy, but because it's such a powerful email tool. So here's the difference between Substack and a lot of the other email software that I shared. So Substack is basically like a blog, but through email. And they've essentially merged social media with email marketing in the most genius way ever. Now, this video is not sponsored by Substack. I just love it this much. And I've been getting so many questions since I've been promoting my newsletter a lot. I have nearly 10,000 people on my Substack, and it has just been growing so rapidly. And I've even gotten sponsorships through Substack, and we will get into that part a little later in the video. But for now, what is Substack? So Substack is a written-based platform. So they thrive on newsletters. They also have a feature called Notes. But the whole idea is to get your written content out there. Now, if you just have a regular email list on any of the other email list builders, then it's very limiting. Like, there isn't as much that you can do. But Substack basically generates a blog website. So your newsletter has a link to it. People can view your newsletter from online, from the Substack app, or from their email platforms. Like if they're subscribed to your Substack, it will also go to their emails. So you're having a lot more points of contact with potential and subscribers, with potential subscribers and with subscribers. But what sets Substack really apart is that you're able to implement paid subscriptions. So that means that if you have some newsletters going up where you are like, anyone can see this, it's free, but you also have paid subscribers where they are paying a monthly fee to access your newsletter, some of those exclusive newsletter content that you only create for your paid subscribers. This is an incredible way to leverage email, but to also make money off of it. So I think this platform is perfect if you are a writer, you're somebody who loves blogging, if you're somebody who loves long form content even and has like a YouTube channel and kind of want to repurpose some of that content into written newsletters. Like, this platform, the opportunities are endless, but it doesn't even end there. They also have a podcast feature. So with the podcast, you can upload your podcast. This can be a paid feature that you offer to your paid subscribers. So maybe your podcast is exclusively paid, and it's just really helping to develop that paid community that you already, have on Substack. Or it can just be your podcast hosted on Substack in addition to on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on all of the different podcast streaming networks. And recently, Substack started allowing for video content. So that is right up my alley. So when it comes to if you have a video podcast, you can upload that directly onto Substack as well. So, or YouTube videos. Like, this is just a really great way to hub your content, but to also own your content in terms of owning those emails. So if something ever happened to your social platforms, you still have your Substack subscribers where you have all of their email information so that you can always get in touch with them, or you can move it to another email marketing platform if you feel that Substack isn't a good fit. Unlike Instagram or TikTok, where there are Reels bonuses or you make money based off of how many views you get. And that can just honestly be a hot mess, because one month you can have something go viral and then the next month you don't. And so you don't want your income solely based off of how many views you get. Substack really allows, it morphs like memberships with social media, with podcasting, with newsletters. Like, it's kind of just like the perfect all-in-one platform, and the vibe is great. But the thing I love is that you can create a more predictable stream of income, and it's based off of people who actually want to support your work. So you can price your newsletter from anything to where people only make donations, or you can set it as $5 a month, $10 a month, $20 a month, however much you want to charge. And then you kind of strike a balance, if you want, between free and paid newsletters. So maybe you want to do 60% free and the other 40% of your newsletters are payment, or you have your newsletters but your podcast is all for paid subscribers. So you can really play around with it and have so much fun. They also have a feature where you can recommend other publications. So if I love a couple of my other content creators, Substacks, and I want to recommend them, that is a really great way for you to also grow your Substack subscribers. And they have something called Notes, where you're also able to just, it's kind of like a Twitter feed where you can post random notes throughout the day and just interact with other Substackers. So there are just so many features, and I think it's one of those underrated platforms, kind of still a little low key, but big but here. I am starting to see sponsorships come through for Substack. I actually had one really good Substack sponsorship, and I don't even have that many subscribers, you guys, compared to some other Substacks that have thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, where I got paid a good amount of money for a Substack newsletter feature. And so, there is lots of opportunity, and word on the street is there are brands and PR agencies that are actually looking for Substack specific campaigns. So I've been getting pitched for those because there aren't that many people on Substack with an active newsletter and active subscribers. So this is the perfect time to get in on the platform. I really don't think that there is going to ever be a non-perfect time, because honestly, a lot of these people are people who already follow me on YouTube, on Instagram, and they've migrated to my Substack. So right now I'm posting about once a week. I'm still kind of trying to find my cadence. I haven't yet activated paid subscriptions, although I will be very soon. Also launching a podcast through Substack, so very excited about that. And just exciting things coming. I think this is going to be one of my focal points during my Millionaire in a Year series, because I really see this being a huge revenue stream for me as this platform grows and as my Substack itself grows. So the goal is to have at least 1,000 paid subscribers by the end of this year, and to just constantly keep growing the Substack community, my Substack community. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. I will leave my Substack down below so you can see what it looks like. They really